Episode 10 of Season 5 starts, and logically you would think that it's about the characters, mainly Sasha, dealing with Therese's death. But wait, that's not Sasha in the opening shot, that's Maggie. So in this episode, Maggie gets an insane amount of screen time to deal with Beth's death. But wait, according to the TV show's timeline, Beth died 3 weeks ago. So what, for 3 weeks Maggie did nothing and now she decides to open up? What made you open up? Was it Therese's death, the man who you had 0 conversations with? And apparently losing your sister and not talking about it for 3 weeks causes you to do some pretty stupid things.
How much longer we got? 60 miles. I wasn't talking about that.
OMG, thank you very much. If she hadn't said that line, I would have no idea that all the characters have lost their hope. It's not like that idea has been implied throughout the whole TV show.
There's one in there. And I shut it and it's still in there.
Well, of course it's still there. Were you expecting it to teleport?
I thought one of the most powerful moments in the show was slamming the trunk on the kidnapped walker.
Yeah.
And then you having to go back and then furiously trying to get back in. What was that scene for you?
I felt like that walker for me reminded me of Beth. I thought she looked like her. I felt like that whole thing represented, for me or for Maggie, the you know, you could have saved that walker and put that walker out of her misery, and then Maggie loses the opportunity to get back in there and do what's right.
Okay, I get this was about Maggie's grief for death, but wouldn't it made more sense if she just said, this zombie is reminding me of Beth, so I can't kill it, instead of saying, I'm just confirming that the laws of physics do very much still apply on this planet. Also, Therese just died, like in the previous episode. You should have shown Sasha's grief first. Also, why does Maggie, somebody who lost someone 3 weeks ago, has 4 times more screen time than Sasha, somebody who lost someone 3 days ago? Shouldn't this episode be more focused on Sasha? Maggie, I love you, but Beth's death was so 3 weeks ago. New things have happened, girlfriend. Come to think of it, what is up with every character's form of grief being just going apeshit and attacking a bunch of zombies?
Watching that episode again, I felt like they've both given up. They've just given up in different ways. Like they've both, Sasha sort of dives in to kill that walker, and is it like knowing breaking formation could be the death of her and the death of everyone?
Yeah, take that. You killed my brother, so I'm gonna spaz out and ruin my group's plan, even though you probably had nothing to do with my brother's death in the first place. Now, I like to touch on a bit on Gabriel and the dog eating scene. I get that eating the dogs was just a culmination of all the things he's seen so far to make him give up his faith in God. A very religious man losing his faith in God is something very important for your character. So why couldn't he do that in previous more gruesome events, like when they killed the termites, when he saw Bob's leg, or when he saw Beth and Therese's corpses? But it's okay because he's gonna believe in God again in 10 minutes.
Sorry, my lord.
Ugh. Anyway, they go to a barn, and definitely Rick's speech was the highlight of the episode. Whenever Andrew Lincoln has a monologue, it's always the highlight of the episode, and probably just redeems it from all the other stupid and boring scenes. But later they defend the barn in quite possibly the cheesiest sequence of the entire TV show. What is this, Enter Sandman? Anyway, they wake up and praise the Lord, He saved us. So in one episode, God managed to give them water, save them from a horde of zombies, and fix a music box. So where was God when the farm was overrun, the governor attacked, or just about any sort of scene where the characters were desperate for help? Was He so pissed at Gabriel's rejection and said, here's proof that I exist, you bitch? Anyway, they ended with an unknown man offering help. Now, it is cool to end things with a cliffhanger, but are we seriously supposed to have doubts? He knows Rick's name, he's clearly a bad guy.
What is your first impression of Aaron? Seems nice or polite cannibal? By the way, polite cannibal got 81%.
Overall, I thought the episode was enjoyable and had potential to be awesome if they just hadn't screwed up the character development's timeline just for the sake of one slightly above average redemption scene.
Gunter, do you even love me?